So board games are fun. I like Oink Games particularly. There's something about them that's so unique compared to most other type of board games. But like any fandom, I can imagine there are people who ask, like, where should I start? What should I get into? Well, I got a whole bunch of them. So I'm gonna go through each one and tell you just a little bit about how you'll have fun with it. All right. The first one I brought up, Dropolter. You're holding a bunch of items in your hand and you're dropping things and you have to collect bells and such to avoid ghosts and such. It's very nice. It's very cute. Scout is one of the most popular ones too. It's very interesting on how you play it because the fact that one, you can't change your hand once you get it, but you can't flip it over, at least at the very beginning, because cards have like one side, it'll be like a 10 on one side and a 1 on the other. And you're trying to match and you're trying to get rid of your cards and such. Great party game. So definitely recommend it. I would say Startups is definitely that game. This one took me by surprise. I like the designs of it. It's essentially dealing with investing and such. So you invest in different companies and whatnot, and you can't buy certain ones, or you have to pay if you want to go from the deck outside from the marketplace. There's a lot to it. It's really cool. It's super fun. I will say though, the instruction manual is very intense compared to most of the other games. But once you get it, it's super easy and it's really fun to play. Tropichaos is another one that I definitely recommend people checking out. It is super cozy. It's really fun. Essentially, you're trying to collect fruit and sell fruit before the season changes and such. Makes you think, do I want to save this fruit or do I want to sell it right now? Just get the points. It's really nice, and I definitely recommend it if you like those type of games. Okay, so I know there is deep sea adventure and such, but this is the one that my wife and I we got first. Yo, what's up, B from the future? So I just actually want to make a correction. Scout was actually technically the first game that we ever got, and that's because my wife had it for a long time. But Moon Adventure was definitely the game we got together on our honeymoon. So, yeah. I think this is a great co op game for people to try. So, if you like co op games and, like I said, very small, this one's for you. This one is kind of the longest to play. There's a lot of thinking to do, and it's kind of intense. But hey, I definitely recommend it. I do want to get Deep Sea Adventure, so once I get that, I'll see which one is better. Insider is one of my personal favorites. Insider is a deduction type game. It's that whole like somebody is this, somebody is the insider. But the one thing that's really interesting about this one is that while in games like Chameleon, you don't know the answer if you're that. In this game, you know the answer. And actually, you're even trying to work with everyone else by asking yes, no, and I don't know questions to the master at the table before time runs out. But you don't want to reveal yourself. So if you like those type of games, hey man, by all means, get this one. Order uh, Order Overlord. Order Overload Cafe. Oh gosh, this is a brain twister. Ah man. If you like memory games, by all means, this one is really cool. Each time you depending on the number of players, you read off a certain number of orders and you're trying to remember each one, and essentially it keeps getting bigger and bigger and you're trying to beat out seven levels. This one is pretty cool. Like I said, it's good for, memories and all that jazz. I highly recommend it. If you like games that deal with trust issues, I definitely recommend Durian. It is a really fun game. The only thing is that, like I said, trust issues, and it kind of makes me think of like working in a retail store and such. Pretty much, you're trying to get the order right. Hey, me from the future again. I totally messed up on how the game works. I said initially that you don't know what everyone else has, but you do. You know your own stuff, but actually it's the reverse. You know what everyone else has, but you don't when you're putting down stuff and seeing what to keep. Also, I had to double check on the YouTube channel where they show the videos, and that's actually another thing that's great about this company. Go on their YouTube channel and check out the videos and also their website as well. and they'll show you how to play the game. So there you go. And people can snitch on you in this game. So there's that. If you like that, by all means. If you like drafting games, this one is really cool. Moving Wilds. Essentially, you're trying to put animals in the right environments, but certain animals can't be together, and you have to match the certain number of a certain place. And yeah, it's like, Moving Wilds is really cool. I like it a lot. And last but not least, my collection is Trend. Now, this one I will admit I have yet to play yet, but based off of what I've seen, it seems really cool. Kind of gives me a little bit of Stardust vibe. Can I draw from the main thing or pick up from the marketplace? But the interesting aspect is that one, you're trying to actually get matches in this game. You try to match up as many cards as you can. And when you pick up something, you have to put down something that is very similar to it. If you're into those type of games, by all means. Those are my recommendations based off of my collection. My top three, as far as games to start with, would be Startups, Scout, and Insider. Games that are worth getting, Dropolter. It took me a minute to find this game, but I managed to order it and I got it and played it with my wife, and I even played it with the youth, and we had a good time. That's one, like I said, it's kind of a brain twister, but once you get into it, I think it can be a lot of fun, and there's a lot of people you can play with. I hope to get more Oink games, and there are some, of course, where I'm kind of like, I don't know if I'll get that because I already have a game like that. But honestly, I definitely say check them out. They're really cool games. And if there's any that you recommend other people, please put it in the comments. All right, take care. Peace.